don't have time to read everything,
Yeah,
all the details, how to process my NCLEX. But thank God I found Nasha. They did the work for me.
Hello nurses, this is Christopher from Nasya Business Consultancy Services. We are your innovative medical partner in life. Hello nurses, my name is Christopher Gonzalez Francisco from Nasya Business Consultancy Services. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today, we have our visitor, Miss Nikki Joy Quezon, RN, US RN. And today, she will share the story in preparing for the NCLEX. And of course, welcome ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Tell us something about yourself. How are you?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm Nikki Joy Quezon, RN, USRN, and I recently passed NCLEX. I'm happy to be here, Sir Chris. Thank you for inviting me to be here.
Yeah, okay. So, thank you so much as well, ma'am, for visiting us, for coming. And of course, we just wanted to know what motivates you to start your NCLEX journey and to work as a registered nurse in the USA.
First of all, I do want to go to America. I do want to go to US, and I know that if I pass NCLEX, it will give me the license and gives me better opportunity, better chance to go to US, to be able to work there and be there. And I grew up multiculturally, so I like seeing different cultures, different people, and I do want to go to America to see different people also, and it gives me the opportunity to see places. And I also know that they provide a better compensation, which is good for us Filipino nurses, and it motivates me to be there. And also my family inspires me, so they can also be there one day in the future.
Wow, really nice motivation why you wanted to pursue being a registered nurse in the US, and indeed that's actually true. So along with the process, taking the NCLEX is not an easy way. Like for example, you're also working, right?
Yeah.
So how do you prepare yourself?
I was working in a hospital while I processed my NCLEX, and during the time, of course I had to review, I had to prepare. What I did was I prayed a lot.
All right.
Thinking about what should I do? Okay, where should I start? So I did online review. They have videos there, they have notes, they have question banks and explanation in every question. So what I did was, it depends actually. You can start with doing exams. You can start with watching the videos. So, well, me as a student before, I was not studious. I don't like writing down notes.
But you were cum laude, right?
Yeah, with God's help, I was a cum laude in nursing. I wasn't studious because I'm this type of person that likes to listen to the teacher instead of writing down notes. It takes so much time for me. So what I did was, I would watch the video, but here's my strategy. I want to finish a certain topics in a certain time. So I want it fast, so I will be able to finish a lot of topics in a day, because nursing has a lot of topics.
Yes, exactly.
And so in this online review, they have a video that you can watch any time of the day. So I would fast forward it. You know, they have this times 0.5 times 1 times 1.5 times 2 to fast forward, you know, so they would talk so fast. But I like it. For me, I like it. It works for me. So I always put it into times 1.5 or times 2. My mind can still catch the topic, what she's saying, and the explanation. I don't know, that's how my mind works. I don't like listening to the video on their own speed while they're talking. They'll be like, oh, so this is blah, blah, blah. For me, I like it when I listen to them like, oh, this is blah, 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 blah. You know, fast. Because I would be able to finish one video in an hour or less than an hour. And it works for me. So in a day, I would finish a certain topic and I would have time to do question banks and finish a certain numbers of exams in a day And after that, I will review which part I was wrong, which part I was correct. Why was I wrong? What's the missing? What did I not know about this topic?
So somehow you did some assessment.
Yes,
of
assessment.
your
And
performance.
yeah, and in order for me to complete the study guide in a day, because this online review, they provide a study guide. And what I like about it is it guides me on what certain topics I should do in a day. And if I would do it slow, I won't be able to fully finish everything in a single time. So for me, I did 6 months review. 6 weeks review.
That's your preparation, 6 weeks.
Yeah, because I was procrastinating a lot, which is bad. I know it was bad.
Yeah.
But I started January 24. What I did was I printed a calendar. Every day, there's a box in every day. And each passing day, I would cross. So I started January 24. My exam was March 24, and that's 2 months. But then, I was able to review for 6 weeks. And it was kind of hard, of course. The stress and anxiety was all there. But I did study as much as I can, read, watch video as much as I can. At the same time, they have notes. So I would read the notes while listening to their videos. Did the question banks, properly understand each question. Why is this wrong? Why is this correct? That's very important. That's crucial in studying NCLEX. And I prayed a lot. Because for me, on the day of the exam, it's you and God who's going to face these questions in this exam. And it's very important that we create a strong relationship with God. So on that day, He would be there to help you. I prayed and rested every day. Not just study the whole day, study the whole night. No, I gave 2 hours for me to work out every day, to rest my mind and my body, and meditate a lot also.
Yeah, okay. So you mentioned that you only prepare for 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
How many hours do you have invested for the 6 weeks? How many hours a day?
I'm not a morning person.
You're right.
I would wake up at 8 or 9 a.m. and I would start answering an exam. 75 questions in the morning after I wake up. After the 75 questions, I would take my lunch, a break. Then I would start watching the videos, reading the notes. And then the whole afternoon to evening, I would start to review the exam. So let's just say I studied for like 6 to 8 hours or
a day.
more, or 10 hours in a day.
So you've been consistent with this 6 weeks?
No. To be honest, no.
Okay.
Because sometimes I would procrastinate. So sometimes I would just lie down and be like, I don't want to take an exam today. I would just watch videos.
Okay.
And it works for me. But I know for sure for some people it doesn't work, right? But for me it does. I wasn't studious, and it's really hard for me to start a study habit. And for me, I can't control myself to be like I should use my phone for a while. I should do social media. And I'm not consistent, okay? Sometimes 6 hours, maybe 8 hours, and have a lot of breaks in the middle. Or maybe study at night, or just watch movie the whole night.
Yeah, but with this one, I know that you have learned with your preparation, and of course, what are your recommendations to these nurses doing the review? Is that the study guide is helpful? Is the question bank is helpful? How should be the planning be accomplished in the review?
Yeah, I tell you, you would really have a hard time to start studying. And for some of you, I know that you're also working, and maybe it took years for you to study again, right? For some of you are parents, you have kids, and it was long time ago that you graduated nursing, right? And it's gonna be hard for you. What I can say is, in order for you to start, please plan. Have a study guide. A lot of websites, a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of mobile apps or review centers online that will give you a study guide. This study guide will guide you for the whole time you're studying, and focus on each certain topic. in a day, I have to finish this. Put that in your mind.
Yeah.
Do not procrastinate. Please stop procrastinating. It's for your future anyway. It will give you a better future, right? So do the study guide. Have a study guide. Practice it every day. You may not be consistent, but be able to tell yourself that I have to finish this topic one way or another, today or tomorrow. I have to finish it. Don't delay. Just really focus and be done with something before you start another topic.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I did for myself, and I hope it works for other people also.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So, knowing that Nasha assisted you with your exam application, so tell us something about how Nasha helped you with the process, getting your approval, getting your ATT, and of course, scheduling your examination.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, that time, I was working in a hospital, and it was pretty tiring and stressful being in a hospital, you know, and my schedule was kind of hard because I have to work 10 to 11 times in 2 weeks, and the hours per shift is like 12 to 14 hours. It's pretty tiring. And when I decided to, why not take NCLEX? Why not go to US? You know, and I have to start something, right? So I said, how should I process my papers? And I am very grateful for Peak Review Center. They introduced Nasha to me.
Wow.
Yes, that's how I learned about Nasha. And so I inquired to Nasha. I did it through Facebook because you have your FB page,
yes,
right?
We have.
Yeah, and I chatted, and it was so fast because you respond so fast. Nasha responds so fast. They would call you as much as possible for a better clarification, better explanation, rather than chatting. They can also chat. So they did explain to me, okay, ma'am, this is what we're gonna do. This are the things that you should do. And what I liked about it, it was super easy. For me, I don't have time. In my day offs, I would do lecture in Peak Review Center.
Because you're doing part-time.
Yes, I was doing part-time as a lecturer in Peak Review Center. So I don't have time to read everything, all the details, how to process my NCLEX. But thank God I found Nasha. They did the work for me. So less hassle for me, I tell you. I already have a lot of things to worry, a lot of things to stress about. Being in a hospital was super stressful. But having Nasha to help me with my processing in NCLEX, they made it easy. You guys are very responsive, and I love that about you guys. Anytime, even nighttime, you guys respond, and
thank you for that.
It was so good. It helped me a lot because, of course, you know, we're processing our documents, and you have that constant worry, like, where's my papers now? Are they okay? Are they sent already? But good thing for Nasha, they would update you. Ma'am, your papers is already in New York, BON, Board of Nursing. Ma'am, you have lacking documents, and they would update me all the time. And one of the best thing they have in Nasha, you guys have, is your mobile app.
Yeah, we have a mobile app.
You have a mobile app, and there I can find everything. The application, where my papers now, what are the lacking documents. So I can always see the stages on where I am already. What are the lacking things?
The step-by-step process and the instructions are there.
And even the stages after NCLEX, you do this and that. You have partners also. So if I start thinking where should I work in the future, you have partners. So I can choose certain agency if I want to. And if I also worry about I need more question banks, you guys also have that's for free. Yes, it's for free, and you have rationale there.
Yes,
there's explanation, which is also good. And if I want to talk to you guys for clarification or an update, I can schedule a call through the mobile app. Or I can just directly chat you in Messenger or the phone number that you have provided, which is super good and super easy for me. It was as easy as I would scan my documents through my phone and send it to you. You handle everything. I just have to go to the school to ask them to send my papers to the state, in a certain state in America. And for me, it was easy. Everything was easy. Less hassle, less things to worry. And that's the best thing about Nasha. And I like that about you guys.
Well, thank you so much for that. We are really grateful with your feedback and the experience that you have with Nasha. That's our mission, that's our goal, to provide a better service to medical professionals with their licensure exam application. So of course, in the past, we all know the struggles of nurses doing the application. You mentioned that you're working. Some of the nurses are full-time mom. So it's really difficult for them to manage their time. That is why we innovate the process. We have this mobile app. We can provide assistance to medical professionals around the globe. So not just you, we are receiving a lot of feedback, and it motivates us to do more and to be committed with our duties and responsibilities in line with the organizational goals that we have. Okay, thank you so much.
Good.
I am overwhelmed with
Yeah.
with the experience that you have. Now, of course, it's not an easy application. Even Nasha is there. Tell us something about your struggles, your challenges with the whole process, with the whole
With
whole
exam
application.
also,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, so I didn't have problem processing my NCLEX
Yeah.
because of Nasha. It was
Yeah, thank you for
easy.
that.
But I did have some problems preparing for the NCLEX. I got sick during my review. Remember, I started reviewing on January 24. My exam is March. Yeah, that was March 24. And that's only 2 months. And that 2 months, it's 8 weeks, diba? And I got sick. I
Yeah.
was very sick that I can't even use my phone, play with my phone, or read something on the phone. And I was just so dizzy to get up. So in total, I was sick for so many days, and in total, I rested for 2 weeks. And remember, I only had 2 months to prepare for NCLEX. So I rested for 2 weeks, and I only had 6 weeks to prepare before my actual exam. That was March 24. All I did was I just had to pray.
Yeah.
It was really hard. And you know, while you're studying, you also have to deal with anxiety. Let's just say for some people like me, I had to battle depression. And it comes with overthinking, feeling drained, you don't want to do something, you know? And the constant anxiety, would I pass? Am I doing the right thing? Do you think I would, you know, like overthinking so much every day. And I have to deal with that. I have to overcome. And I'm also very thankful that I have a very supportive parents.
Yeah, yeah.
They supported me all the way financially, and they would remind me every day, it's okay if you fail.
Yeah, yeah.
You can still review again and take the exam again. Don't worry if you fail. Just do your best. And they constantly remind me, be confident. You can do this. And one thing that helped me was I had affirmations. I wrote my name in a piece of paper, a very long paper, and it says there, Nikki Joy Quezon, RN, USRN, and I put it there beside my bed. So every time I wake up and I'll be like, I have to study. I want that. I want that in the end of my name, you know? So the constant struggle, the anxiety, and all, you know, bad emotions I have to deal with every day, it was easily conquered because of my faith with God.
Yeah.
Constant support from my parents, reminders, friends that tells me, you do this, we believe you can. And I created good friends, good relationship with my coworkers from the hospital I worked with, and they would tell me every day, Ate Nikki, you can do this. We believe in you. You will pass the exam. And that gives me the strength to conquer the struggles and the battles I have to face every day before the exam. And on the day of the exam, I prayed before the exam every questions, because it's hard. Imagine I was there sitting together with other examinees, and I can hear them, you know, answering the exam and be like, I can hear them. Because we cannot talk, we cannot make sound.
Yes.
But I can hear their frustration, like, why is this so hard? I tell you, NCLEX was so hard. I'm not discouraging you guys, but I want you to expect the unexpected, that you would really face a very difficult question, especially the select all that apply. It's so hard, Sir Chris, I tell you. But of course, we have to be prepared on that day. Along the way, the struggles and challenges will be worth it once you see your name as USRN.
Wow.
It's to me, it's worth it. And I hope everyone, whatever struggles and battles you have to face, just know that in the end, it will be worth it.
it will be worth it.
Yes, it will.
You have the support from your family, you have the support from your friends, you have the aspiration, you created the vision that you will become,
Affirmations,
yeah,
yes.
you'll become a USRN, and indeed, you actually
It
do
was
it.
worth it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can actually
Thank God for
remember.
that.
Yeah, I can actually remember sending you a message that you can do it, and
Yeah.
indeed, no.
One more thing I would like to add is the confidence.
Mhm.
Even though you have self-doubt, of course, you will have to go through self-doubt every day.
Mhm.
Like, do you think I can do this? But I remember Sir Chris called me, that was December. Mom, Nikki, how's your preparation? I know, and I knew that time that I didn't prepare. I
Mhm.
didn't study. But that feeling of confidence, I have that in my heart. And I said and answered to him, Sir, I know I'll pass. I'm good. I'm okay. I will pass.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I can still
didn't-
remember that
You
line.
can remember that. I didn't study yet. I didn't do anything. I told you I was procrastinating the whole time. But Sir Chris would remind, like, Ma'am, how's your preparation? Are you studying? In my mind, I'm like, yes, sir. But it was a lie. But yeah, that confidence, please put that in your heart and in your mind. That's what's gonna bring you to US.
Yeah.
Because when you're in the US also, you need to have the confidence to face every single people, the
Mhm.
place, the environment. And start that by facing this difficult exam. That, prepared or not, I will pass.
But as long
The
as you have the
spirit.
confidence.
Yes, the confidence, the spirit, I will pass. I have heard that for some examinees, for some people who have scheduled their NCLEX,
Mhm.
they actually backed out. Am I right?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, they have scheduled exam on a certain day, but later on they would back out. They don't want to take the exam anymore because of self-doubt. But for some of you who are having this self-doubt, don't give up. Don't stop. Don't lose that confidence. You already have that. You passed nursing. Nursing is hard. No nurse, like no one in this world that is a nurse and it's stupid or dull. Every nurse in this world is smart. And you graduated nursing, it means you have the confidence to finish nursing. Why not do the exam? Why not take NCLEX? You have the confidence and you can do it. Please do not give up. That's really one thing I can add to this.
Yes. So of course, there are a lot of nurses listening right now, watching us right now. Get inspired with your story. And lastly, what are the message, or what is your message to these nurses watching us, listening to us, thinking about how to start the process, and why start the process, and why achieve this USRN goal?
Why start the process? My answer is why not? Right?
Yeah.
Why not? You have dreams, you have ambitions in life. You just don't want to be in one place for the rest of your life. A lot of us for sure want to go abroad, want to see places, want to travel to countries. And what's the best way for you to be able to have that opportunity to be in another country? Like what you have right now. Do you have enough money? For some of us, of course, no. Not all of us are rich. Not all of us can afford to go abroad, right? And for some of us, do you have family? Yeah, and that's another problem for you to go out, to go abroad, right? Because it takes money to do that. And as a nurse, we all know that it's not easy for us to save a lot
Yeah.
if you work in a hospital. It's not. But if you really want to go abroad, you have to start something. And for me, NCLEX will give you a chance to be able to go abroad.
Mhm.
Yeah. Having that profession is a very big plus already because it's needed. It's really in demand right now. Anywhere in this world, it's in demand to have nurses. And having that profession is really already a big opportunity for you. Taking NCLEX, I tell you, will bring you anywhere. And how to start? When I started, I was also confused. How do I do this?
Yeah.
How am I gonna start? Where am I gonna go? Who am I gonna talk to? If you wanna start, if you're confused, you can go to Nasha, inquire. You can ask them. If you want to review and you're confused, how am I gonna review? There's so many online review centers we even have review centers here in the Philippines. And you choose what kind of review that fits you. If
Yeah.
you want online, if you want self-review like I did, if you want a review center that would constantly remind you, or someone you can talk to, and if you're confused with something, you can ask, Mom, why is this like this? Why is the question like this, like that? You can go to a review center here in the Philippines. There's a lot, and it's online. You don't have to worry about it. And if you want to do self-review and it's fast for you, you can also do online review. And start there. Start by looking at review center. If you know that I'm gonna have a hard time studying, then find a study buddy. Find someone who's also reviewing NCLEX that can help you and motivate you. Once you have this review center that you have chosen, then get a study guide. Okay?
Alright.
Every decision you make in life, you have to pray first. Pray to God to guide you where you should go, how you should start. And once you already started, do the study guide. Take one step at a time. Believe in yourself that you can do it. Yeah. I know a lot of you will be hesitating to like, what if I fail? What if I can't do
They
it?
have that questions
Yes.
everywhere.
What if I can't finance myself? I don't have enough money to pay. I tell you, the best thing to go to US is that there's a lot of agencies, companies that will pay everything for you, that will pay back. We call it the reimbursement, right?
Direct hire and reimbursement
Yes,
program.
they
have
will
that.
reimburse the expenses that you paid for your NCLEX and the review. So you don't have to worry about it. It's an investment. Invest yourself in it.
Yeah,
Because
correct.
they will pay you back. Every money that you spent, it will be given back to you. So what are you waiting for? It's only yourself, right? It's only yourself. Don't worry about the money, because invest, find ways to be able to pay, because that will be given back in the future. That's for the finances. And for, let's just say, the knowledge. You have the skill. I know some of you have worked in the hospital. You get the skills, that's good. But for some of you who haven't worked in the hospital yet, that's okay. There many agencies will accept you even though you don't have any training. Yeah, and just start somewhere. You won't go anywhere in life if you will not start anything in life. If you don't start, how are you gonna go to the finish line?
Yeah, correct.
How
correct.
are you gonna reach your destination if you didn't even take a first step? You can't go upstairs if you didn't take the first step in the stairs, right?
Yeah, correct.
So I know there will be a lot of self-doubt and hesitations. Pray, believe in yourself, trust God that what you're doing is for yourself, for your family, and one day or another in the future, you will look back and you will say, I'm happy I got here because I conquered the struggles and the battles I faced before. And I know that also a lot of you are watching this right now and you're wondering, wow, good for her, right? Yes, good for me. But I tell you, it will be good for you too. If I can do it, you can. And if others can, you can. So
That's your message.
Message
Wow,
for
indeed.
them,
That's a
for
very,
kids.
very excellent message, and a lot of nurses will be inspired with the story. You have a different story moving forward. They have their own different story as well. And of course, again, to those nurses who are thinking where to start, planning to start, Nasya can help you all throughout the process. Aside from we are the most affordable processing agency in the country, we are also the most innovative processing agency that you can basically start the process of your application wherever you are. 24/7, you can access your application. So we provide NCLEX assistance for NCLEX USA, NCLEX Australia, license endorsement from one state to another, visa screen, pass letter requisition, even the school requisition of documents and the PRC license verification. If your school is located in Davao, Manila, and Cebu, we can definitely help you. So we wanted to partner with you in achieving your professional goal abroad. Just like Nikki, Nurse Nikki, she actually do it. She achieved her USRN goal, and you can basically do it as well. So we are here to help you, to guide you all throughout the process. All you need to do is to start.
Yes.
Take that first step to start.
Yes.
And Nurse Nikki, thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing a lot. And we are really grateful and fortunate with the assistant that we provide you, seeing you with your achieving your goals. Thank you so much for watching and listening
Thank
to
you.
us.
Thank you, Sir
And-
Chris. Thank you for Nasha.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Yeah. So we look forward serving you nurses. Thank you for choosing Nasha in advance. Have a blessed day. Thank you,
God
Nurse
bless
Nikki.
everyone. Thank you, Sir Chris.